What's up, guys? We're gonna roll beats. I'm gonna be showing you guys something that can really help your beats out. If you guys haven't subbed already or turned posts on, to do so. Go to those over a lot. Let's hop right into it. So what I want to actually talk about is rhythm. Now, not just the bare bones rhythm, but how to use it and apply it to your melodies. Because a lot of people, they just go in and just press stuff, and then they're like, oh, something's not sounding right. And I get that a lot. A lot of people say, oh, it's not, my melody's not sounding right. But a lot of that is sometimes the rhythms are clashing between your drums or your melodies. So that's what I want to talk about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this simple and straightforward because I do want to show actual examples of how to like make a beat with it, right? So how to create rhythm, right? So we could do this, and this is what I call robo rhythm. Robo rhythm is pretty much just the time frame between each note is the exact same. So from this note to this note is the exact same all the way through, right? Which this can be rhythm, and I'll show you how to turn it into rhythm later. But right now, just this, to apply rhythm to this, you could just move a note to the left or to the right. So it can be these, you can move it to the right, to the left, whichever one. And now it has rhythm, simple as that. And you can apply this to your melodies, counter melodies, whatever you want to do, even to your drums, etc. Okay, so let me see real quick, delete these. So you could apply this to your chords. Let's do whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we have this. All right, so this applies to our chords too, right? In any scale. Right, you can see it has a little bit more life because we moved it over, or you can move it this way. It's up to you. Okay, so how do we add a rhythm to our robo rhythms, right? Let's just make like a, kind of do like a seventh or something. Put this down. Make this real quick. Okay, let's do this. Let's pull this down a bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have a full robo rhythm. Right, we have a full robo rhythm, and that's a little too low for me. So how do we add a rhythm to this, right? Well, we add in another element or sound, and then we offset that because they're gonna kind of play against one another, right? Because if you do something like this, it works, but it's something a little off about it, right? But when you offset these, you can still go on the grid. Right, and this allows us to be more free, right? So remember to offset those, and that's pretty much it, right? That is how you create rhythm. This applies to every sound, right? Because these are just sounds. The piano roll is consistent, so this works everywhere. All right. So now I just want to get into some examples. All right, so I just want to show some examples of how you can use this and how easy it is to make a beat with, right? So I did purposely pick this sound to be bad, because I don't want people to be like, oh, the sound selection, blah, blah, blah. No, this sound is trash. And I just want to show you that this works. Just implementing rhythm will literally just make it 10 times easier to make your beats. So one thing I did forget to mention is where you actually do put your rhythm is where you can change the melody or the chord, right? So this right here is where we added our rhythm. So right here is where we can do our little change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can apply like a chord to those, right? And that's how we can kind of get our rhythm. So what I'm gonna do is just make a beat. I might fast forward the drums a little bit. I do not want this video to be super long. So let's start up here. Let's do a major. And then if we want our rhythm to be here, we could. Let's go up 2, and then we have to pull this down 1. Something like that. Actually, wait, let's What would this sound like? And let's copy this over. Right, and now we have our little rhythm. Right, and you're probably like, oh, but this is completely on the grid. Well, we put in rhythm because we changed the melody, right? We changed the melody here, right? So this is what it really looks like. This is our rhythm, okay? So I like that. So now let's go in here. Let's do something like this. Okay, and then I'm just fast forward through these little simple drums. Okay, so here is the beat just real quick. Now keep in mind, this is a trash sound, right? So we could easily put in a way better sound and make this into a real beat, right? Okay, so let's just do one more, because if I speed that up, it should probably be like, it shouldn't be too long. All right, let's do one more. All right, so I just want to do one more example, just for some variety. So keep in mind, this little rhythm thing applies everywhere. So it doesn't matter if you're like your overall melody is like this, right? It's chopped up like this, or even in this smaller section, right? It applies, right? All right, this still applies here, okay? And even larger, right? So let's do something like, all right, so even in between here, you could do something like this. Kind of like hyperpop does stuff like this. Let's maybe try. Have to move that up one. Whoop. And let's take this, move it over, down, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to move that up, and then we should be good. All right, and then we could just add a little melody. So we could pick like, I don't know, we could pick these notes. Nah, let's not. Let's do the G. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's move it over. Let's just listen. Whatever, it's good enough. So now you see we have a little melody here. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I want to save time. And I'm just go ahead and put the bass in and everything. All right. All right, so I'll probably fast forward through that, but here is the beat. And even with this garbage sound, it already kind of sounds like a beat, right? All right, so all you would need to do is just insert a better sound, maybe add in some ambient, some texture and some stuff like that. But that's it for this video. Just want to show some examples of how to actually use it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.